What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. K-Rino. What's going on, man? Glad to be with y'all on this Friday night. Um, Make a good time tonight. You know, every time I come in, time is a discussion. Time is a discussion, but because sometimes I jump on here a little bit later than I would like to. But when you got stuff to do, you got stuff to do. So we are here, though, man. We are here and it's about 10:41 my time, which makes it about 11:41 Eastern time, about 9:41 on the West Coast. So as I see y'all rolling in, I will lay out the rules. Um, Rule number one is click the like button. That's the thumbs up icon that you see somewhere on your screen. I don't know where it's at on the phone. I don't know where it's at on the desktop. I just know it's somewhere on there. So click that thumbs up, man, as soon as you come into the room. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have, uh, either way, if you have, you haven't, and you're getting ready to, or you already have, turn on all your notifications. Click on all your notifications by clicking that bell. Make sure you got all notifications on so um, y'all to know when I post. That's simple. Um, Last but not least, this is a small community. We don't have a lot of people that hangs out with us on these live streams, but we got a loyal core of intelligent, grown, knowledgeable, respectable people. So when we do open topic or any topic, one thing we don't allow disrespect, and we don't tolerate trolling and immature, silly people of adult age. I won't even call them grown people. I call them people of adult age. So let's get into it, man. I'm a little tired, man. It's been a long week for your big brother. It's been a long week for your big brother, man. I've been around the world and I. But I'm back in the H, man. So I'm gonna wait for a few more people to step into the room, and we will get into it, man. But no, we're gonna get into it now. The things I want to say, I'll wait till a few more people come in. But let's get it on, man. This is open topic, which means y'all can ask me whatever y'all want to ask me. By now, man, I'm looking at a lot of the OGs. Y'all know what open topic is, so I shouldn't have to go into to what it means. But here we go. It says, I see a lot of people coming in. No questions just yet. Hold on, Alyssa. Hold on, Alyssa. You done upgraded on us? She's no longer DJ Alyssa. She's the real. Somebody tried to jack you? Somebody tried to jack you? I see you, Alyssa. See, when you put the real in front of your name, that means that there's been some imposters out there trying to stick you for your name. Alyssa says, just uploaded the video for Perfect World. Why they be deleting your channel? Man, what's going on? Okay, M36, I see you, man. Yeah. Sage Spivey, I see you. I've been great, man. Just busy. Spiky says I'm closing in on 144 hours, 6 days of liquid fast. Salute, man. Monitor yourself. Make sure you're doing it the right way. I guess you've been 6 days in, so I guess you're doing it the right way. Yeah. The Dark Knight with pure light. I see you. What up, Jesse? Jesse, we'll be in Denver, Colorado. We keep changing the date, man. Now it's looking like first week of August. But I'll let you know. I don't know why the date keep changing. I'm gonna have to find out. I think we overthinking. The date keeps changing. Okay, Walk in Love. Hit me with the first question. Thank you, Walk in Love. Walking Love said, "What's up, K-Rino? Who do you think wins Game 7 of the NBA Finals this Sunday? Pacers or Thunder, and why?" While I think about that, y'all click the like button because some of y'all in here and y'all haven't clicked the thumbs up. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe that the home team is gonna win. The home team in Game Sevens win about 70 something percent of the time, just throughout NBA history. That's not insurmountable. It ain't like it's 98% of the time, where that would be almost automatic. So if they win 74% of the time, something like that, that means 20 something, 26% of the time they don't win. So it's a chance. But I just believe that OKC is going to get it done at home. I don't think they're going to lose at home. They got blowed out the other night. They're going to be ready. Um, that being said, I hope Indiana wins. I found myself when the series started, I wasn't pulling for anybody. But as the series went on, I started to really root for Indiana for some reason. So I hope Indiana wins, but I just don't think that they will. You know, an early story. I see you. Texas Dot demolished the graffiti park on Juneteenth. What is that? What is two is Texas Dot? And what graffiti park? In Houston? Yeah. Original Boss Lady. It's my sweet 16 on Sunday. Sunday's your birthday? Oh man. What you got going on for your BJ, Boss Lady? Keith the King, Lawrence Huggins. I see y'all, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Subscribe right now for your brother, man. I want to see y'all more than just one time. Is that in the Besley? I'm sorry. What's going on? Salute to you. Mike Pena says, "What are your thoughts on Biden in Galveston for Juneteenth?" Biden was down here for Juneteenth. I have not been in the state of Texas for the last 3 days. I've been gone. So I didn't know. I didn't know. I mean, he can go wherever he wants to go. I mean, I don't know what would be the big deal about him being down here. Brother Chris, Walaikum Salam, says, "I'll be there at the show in August." Which show? Which one? Which show in August, Brother Chris? Yo, Brother Chris, man, I was in the Mecca yesterday. I was in the headquarters, not the headquarters. I was in Detroit, man, yesterday and the day before. Got a chance to meet Brother Troy and a lot of the great FOIs out there in the city of Detroit, where it all started for the Nation of Islam, man. It was really cool. Them brothers treated me so well out there. Yeah. LW says, cut bench start. Common Nas or Rakim. Oh, why you do me like that? Oh, that's a tough one. I hate the cut part of cut bench start because when you talk about Common, Nas, and Rakim, you talking about three of the greatest ever, man. I can't answer that one. Mm-mm. I tell you, you tell me what you think my answer would be. But that's just three great. it's three OGs, man. I could never participate in something that would make me have to cut an all-time great. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Yeah. L says peace to Spencer. Yeah, man. Peace to Spinny. Spinny McKinney. Yeah. Okay, so let me do a couple of things. First of all, I need y'all to go and check out the latest episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast. I have two pens in my hand. I'm like, wait a minute, I got a pen in this hand. I knew I had a pen in this other hand. I need y'all to go check out the latest episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast, man, with Sister Livonia Graham. She was dropping some game. Y'all need to go watch it. Y'all need to go watch that and support that. Also, yeah, like I said, I told y'all a while back that I was a part of a really, really, really dope movie project called The Return of the Mac. The movie is getting ready to drop. And the movie premiere was in Detroit, Michigan last night. And I always felt in my heart Detroit was the greatest music city in the world with the rich history from Motown to hip hop, all the soul music, man. Aretha Franklin. I mean, it's like just Smokey, Stevie, Barry Gordy, the Jacksons, all the way into hip hop, man, with all the great, incredible hip hop legend that Detroit has, man. And it's just a beautiful city, man, with beautiful people. I went to the Charles Wright Museum and saw a lot of history on Black history and slavery. And, I was able to take my mom with me, and she had a great time. And then I got to perform um, and on the same stage as Dougie Fresh and Trick Trick, the OG. Trick Trick is like, man, for y'all who don't know, this is like a you look up OG in the dictionary, I think that's Trick Trick, you know. Just a super OG, super legend. Then I got a chance to become familiar with people like Tone Tone and K Deezy. I watched Dougie Fresh do his thing, and I was able to perform on that same stage. So I had a great time, man. Great people, and the people of Detroit just so real, man. So hospitable. We hear about um, Southern hospitality all the time, but it's a beautiful city, and I always knew it was. I've been to Detroit before, but um, I really got a chance to be around the people. And last but certainly not least, like I said, just being in the city where the Nation of Islam started and Mosque Number One, I got a chance to meet Student Minister Troy Muhammad and a lot of those great FOIs who took great care of me out there. So man, I had a really good time out there, and I just want to thank my brother Brian Freeman and Jamie Freeman. I want to thank them publicly for putting this whole project together and just finding in their heart to want to include me to do a couple of songs on the soundtrack, man. So I'm very humble. Those brothers, they some bosses. That brother and that sister are some straight up bosses, and they doing so many great things, in and out of industry. Just doing some great things. They're great people, such professionals. So I wanted to say that in honor of them, and in honor of Detroit, in honor of my mother who came with me and hung out. My mom ain't never traveled with me to see me just do my thing, whatever. So that was cool. But might have lost any other train of thought I may have had going. Uh, Dean says, "Is Goldie alive? You got to watch the movie." Go to my Instagram if y'all want to see the trailer. I never really promote my Instagram on here for some reason, but that's my Instagram. If y'all want to watch the trailer of the movie, go to my Instagram and follow me at the same time. Nathan Big Zog says, Man, I wish I got down to see you in Toronto. Oh man, that would have been dope. Yeah, I had another. That's another place I had a really great time up in Toronto. Shout out to the homie Tragic for bringing me up that way, man. Y'all, man. Let me give y'all some quick game real quick. Um, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm tired, bro. Uh, when you find out, as Mr. Farrakhan said, what your purpose is, and you are able to do it. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, music has taken me all over the world. I met everybody. A lot of prominent people through music. I ain't say everybody I know, but I met a lot of prominent people through music, man. It's just crazy, man. Crazy. An early story says the downtown area is getting a lot of investment. Okay. No, listen, I had, you know, you have something in your hand, then you like, wait a minute, I thought this was in this hand. I just inadvertently picked up another pen, so I had two pens. Sage Spivey says, any new features from artists you haven't worked with before? Yeah, as a matter of fact, it is. I was just about to say no, but then I thought about the next album that me and Tragic have in the works. So that's gonna have several features. Features, you know, and I don't do a lot of features, but of course I worked with Devin before. That's my brother, but he'll be on the album. But Crazy Bone will be on the album. X Rated will be on the album. So yeah, so these are artists that I've never worked with before. So obviously y'all have never seen me do music with them. So yeah, good question. Mike Pena says my homie from Animal House Entertainment said they tearing down famous graffiti walls in Dallas too. Wow. Aaron Albanese. LW said, I knew you would duck it. Yeah, I'm not going to answer no. See, this is the problem with questions like that. It automatically pushes you to have to be disrespectful to somebody. So use the word cut. It's like when you cut somebody, that's say they're not good enough. You know, you cut somebody from a team. So I mean, so now it's like I ain't gonna participate in that when it comes to greats like that because you know all those guys are greats. You know, it's like I don't disrespect OGs like that. I'm like, nah, so I can't cut nobody. You know, if of course, I have a preference of the three. Of course, I could put them in an order. That would have been the best thing to do, but of course, that violates the rules of the game. If the name of the game is called start, bench, cut, it ain't called put these three in order. So, you know, Graffiti Park where they have the murals of all. Oh, what they getting ready to do? Over there, you talking about where they used to have the Pimp C and the Screw and all that? What they getting ready to do over there, boss lady? Nayeli, where you been, Nayeli? She said, "Oh my goodness, I made it this time. Hello, hello. Where you been hiding, girl?" 74 Red is up in this thing. Etcher, 1981. What's up, Etcher? Aaron Albanese says, big changes ahead for me and my family. Just moved out of state to a place. Hey, man, boy, y'all, ooh, that's stepping out on faith. Good luck to you, man. Dog Miss, hey, did you hear about the 109 children that were kidnapped by 244 predators in Texas? I heard about this earlier today. What are your thoughts on that? Well, see, that's the thing. Even with this movie that's getting ready to drop, The Return of the Mac, it's about sex trafficking. That's what the movie is about. That is a it's just a prominent, dominant industry. If you really want to know what my feelings on it is, like I say, go to YouTube and listen to a song I did for the soundtrack called Pop Pop. It's about sex trafficking. And we got some stuff coming though. On these next albums, we finna bust it wide open. And I ain't talking about the strippers. It's that Zrumbada said, yo, Kay, how would you feel about doing a show for some young ninjas in Vegas? And I mean, broke ninja doing work for the last year. What do you mean? You said broke. You say some young ninjas in Vegas. I mean, look, I do music and shows for a living. So, I mean, if you want to book me for a show, I'm not sure what you mean by saying, you saying you're broke or the people broke? I'm kind of confused. Truth Fee, I see you. Walking Love says, I've been a Thunder fan since Russ, Katie, and Harden. I'm so sick of coming close and then losing. Uh, I don't think they're going to lose. But if they do, it's okay. It's really not okay. But if they lose, man, hey, don't crash out. Happens to everybody. Heartbreak is a real thing in sports for a real sports fan. Yeah, okay. I'm back down. I'm all over the place. JoJo says, get Lord Jamar on the Underground Dialogue podcast. I don't have no problem with that. Nayeli, where you at, Nayeli? You in Houston? I can let y'all know where I'm gonna be. I just got to know where y'all at. Where you at, Nayeli? Yeah, we got shows coming up. So I just need to know where you at, and I can tell you if we'll be close. You in Cali? Okay, nothing close to Cali, nothing out that way. Unless you come to Denver in August. That's the closest I'll be to California. I'll be in Denver. Yep, yep. Inspector Porch. Oh, you talking about? I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay. Dominique Mitchum. I see you. Original Boss Lady. What's my take on ICE? My take on ICE is one day they'll pay the price. I mean, it's a tough situation, man, because a lot of those people ain't getting a fair shake that are being deported. Okay, the Baby Savage show, 22nd. So that's here in Houston. August 22nd, I'll be performing in Houston, but then the next night we'll be in Shreveport, Louisiana. Shout out to my homie Baby Savage. Yeah. I gotta visit Mos Mariam. You sure right. Inspector Porch said, this is a random question, but do you remember how long it took for you to write the third verse for Hearing Double? Do I remember how long it took? Was that like a one-time thing? As far as me writing a song like that, yeah. How long it took, I do not remember, man. probably a couple of days, stepping away from it, coming back, stepping away, coming back. How is brother Nip doing? He's doing well, man. We getting ready to bring him back on the podcast. BGN, my brother. I hope I see you this year in Denver, BGN. So what's good, K? I was recently watching something that said Finland is the happiest place in the world. Wow, really? Finland ranked #1 on happiest place. So they tore down all the graffiti buildings. I wonder why. They must be getting ready to do something. Appreciate the love, Shroom Bada. DJ Rec, my brother, Legends 34. Man, yeah, man, they showed me a lot of love in Detroit. They gave me an award that I didn't expect. Like I said, I got a chance to perform, open up for Dougie Fresh and Trick Trick. Can't ask for much more, man. Yeah. X-rated is hard. X-rated is hard. What's up, Jimmy? Man. Sage says love Sacktown rappers. Yeah, they already hitting the film festivals, Michelle. They already winning awards. So they already hitting the film festivals. But y'all go to my Instagram. All of y'all go to Instagram and watch the trailer. Watch the trailer. Y'all will hear the music that was done by my homie Tragic, the same man who produced 7 Hour Block, and the new album that's getting ready to come out. Yeah. Moon Befu, my 70-year-old mom, and I love you. Tell mama I said I appreciate that, Moon. I appreciate you and mama. Tell mama, don't forget to tell mama. Nayeli, any more comics coming? I got to check with Dollar Bill on that. We was getting ready to do the Annihilation. I'll see what's going on. Vic Eligio, I see you. Vic Morales, I see you. We Vic'd up. We Vicking all over the place. Vicking all over the world. What's up, Nick German? Zero Waste. What's going on? Said finding your purpose is a beautiful thing. No question about that. Make no mistake about it. Yeah. Inspector says everyone knows that Rakim was the first one to use internal rhymes. I noticed that you have a feature in like 86. I have a feature in 1986? Oh, a song. I wasn't doing features back then. You said in 1986 where you use internal rhyme. Give me an example of what you mean when you say an internal rhyme. Because a lot of stuff ain't just new. A lot of stuff been around a long time. Yeah. All right, let me catch you up. Evan Reckon Marsh, Mastermind Allegiance Publishing Group. It's Hiram Clark. I said Hiram C. Thank you for the donation, Evan Reckon Marsh. Thank you for the love and the donation and the contribution to this rapper in Houston. And thank you so much, brother. I need for y'all to go and check out Sister Lavonia Graham on the Underground Dialogue podcast. Go check that out. Lord Jamar is getting drugged over that Vlad interview. One day soon, Perth trip. Okay, LeBeau. Rodney Moss says, do a song with KRS-One. Yeah, why not? You know, that would be like the ultimate for me. Michael Mossberg, all is blessed, Michael. Hope everything's going good for you. It's open topic, y'all. Open topic, man. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Michael Butte, what's up, Mike? I see you got your music, Mike. Hey, man, physical copies of the SPC album, The Ties That Bind Us, are in, man. I'm still working on getting my site up, but in the meantime, y'all can go to what is it? Is it OG Point Blank? What's the website, Mike? I'll retype it so they can order from Blank. Mike says, "What are your thoughts on the Canelo Crawford fight?" Didn't Canelo have to go up to fight him? Skill wise, of course, Bud. No, I meant to say, didn't Bud have to go up to fight Canelo? That's what I meant to say. Now, skill wise, of course, Bud is right there. Bud's a little young, I think. It's gonna be a good fight. Should be a good fight. I'm still gonna go with Bud. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bud. Wyland Kirkland. Kay, when are you in Detroit? I already been. I got back this morning. I got back this morning. I've been in Detroit since Wednesday. So I just got back. Flatardo Von Braun. My kids get so annoyed when I play your music. You got to play the right songs for them. What songs are you playing for your children, Flatardo? What songs are you playing, man? Let me give you some songs that you should play so your children won't be so annoyed. They probably wanted to hear something else, and you was forcing me on. Yeah. What's up, Brandon? Brandon 91, my brother from another from long time. Sebastian, how can we find your tour dates? You have to subscribe to this channel and show up every day. Come on here every day and just watch the channel, and I'll always post what I do. Or on my Instagram. I done posted my Instagram more times than I have probably the whole time I've been on Instagram. That's how you find out on my social media. Yeah. Nayeli says, I go to Denver. When and where in Denver? Right now we're saying August the 8th, but I'll keep you posted, but you got to stay connected. Stay connected. Don't come up missing for 3 months. But we're looking at August the 8th in Denver. Yeah. I love to get a Motor Technique on the podcast. Next time he comes to Houston, I would hope to get him in. I'll get the information, BGN. We haven't locked it all the way down yet, but we're working on it. Dean says, I just saw it. He talking about the trailer. Man, it's got Clifton Powell. And I guess that's his son. I don't know, but that one dude saying he's daddy. Yeah, Dougie Fresh is in the movie. Clifton Powell is in the movie. DeJuan Ford is in the movie. The creators of the movie are in the movie. Brian and Jamie are in the movie. It's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing. Did you show and tell the award yet? I got a picture of it on my Instagram. My mama took it, so I don't physically have it. It's gone. It never made it to my house, Doug. Yeah. Boss lady, you're more than welcome to come sit in with us. You know it's all love. Man, appreciate that. Alyssa, we got the real DJ Alyssa. Yeah, more the technique. I would just sit back and just let him go. Yeah. Inspector says, don't be too glad. Finland is also one of the most racist countries in the world. Really? Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. Don't know why you said that, but okay. Scientific 785. Man, it's an honor for me to have you here, Scientific. Marty Mark. Man, Marty, how many different names and pages you got? Oh boy, Marty be with them aliases, man. Dead end in this building, man. Can anyone find the old hidden agenda video? It's gone? What happened? Hold on, somebody bless my game. Ever said I saw Father Time today. I recorded freestyle. Oh, okay, that's what's up. DJ Rec, thank you for the love. DJ Rec, thank you for the check. Safe return from Detroit. I'm already home, yeah. I'm already back, man. Yeah, man. I don't know, brother Chris. If I learn it, if I can learn it in time, we can do it. If I don't learn it, I don't like to make promises I can't keep. That's a bad boy. That's a monster, boy. That God's a War song that brother Chris got, man. That's a monster. Yeah. Come on, Paul. Is that Paul Seville? Point Blank. Point Blank has already been on the show. You got to go back and watch the episode. We had Point Blank on the show, Paul. Come on, Paul. Y'all got to watch the podcast, man. I need some core audience that's watch every week. Appreciate the love, Paul. Okay, that's what you mean. Yanil Suarez. What up, Yanil? Thank you for the donation, Yanil. Power fist and salute to you, man. Thank you so much. Don't be a stranger, Yanil. Xavier says, have you done any new conspiracy research? I'm always on it. I'm always on it. I might not rap about everything that I learn, but I'm always learning something. I'm looking to learn something. Man. Should I use a dollar bill instrumental without permission? He might be on here later. Y'all can square that off. Yeah. Who's that lady? Who's that lady? There she go. Paul Seville says Beaumont, Texas in the house. Man, salute to Beaumont. Oh, Charlie, good to hear from you. Etra, I think X-Rated is still with Strange Music. I think so, yeah. Beautiful lady. We're doing pretty good keeping up tonight, y'all. Y'all click the like button if you're just coming in. Uncle Cletus says, whatever happened to old Justice Allah? Justice still around. He just don't live in Texas no more. But he's still around. Are you going to continue the Session trilogy? It ain't a trilogy until I do a third one. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say yay or nay. I never knew I would do a part two. Yeah. You got a $100 bill on that, Alyssa. Andrew says Point Blank is from T.O. I was listening to them when I was them. Point Blank is one person. Yeah. What's up, Joey? Oh man, I know Alyssa like, man, why won't this dude just send this economic blueprint? I promise I'm gonna do it. Every time I read, I'll be like, oh. Yeah, I'm taking Bud. Dougie Fresh, man, he's a really nice, humble brother. K2 off the record. Xavier says, what's the name of the movie you're talking about? The movie is called Return of the Mac. Go to my Instagram, Xavier, and all you got to do is click that trailer on my Instagram, and it'll tell you what you need to know. Sebastian says, August 8th is your birthday? Right on. I could try to. Yeah, come on down, Sebastian. We'll have the information soon. We keep changing the date. That's the only thing that's throwing me off. Yeah. Who's that lady? All right. Okay, what I think the trailer is on YouTube as well. So go on YouTube, Xavier, and type in Return of the Mac movie. I think that might come up. Trill D. Have you heard of the youngster in Texas, OMG Doobie? No, I haven't heard of him. Yeah. Brother Chris says, what's your thoughts about on this whole industry getting what's that? I can't I think you might got some auto typos up in there, brother Chris. Yeah. Uncle Cletus says gonna have to jam the L Dub track tonight. Is Extreme Malice your like most lyrical song in terms of syllable connection? I don't know. I gotta go back and listen to it. Well, you know, I am the hyperbole king. Yeah. Okay, Trill. So you got some real fire. All right. I'm gonna take your word for it. when you was making Escape to the Unknown, was that song inspired from Nas's Fetus? No, I never heard Nas. I didn't know Nas had a song called Fetus. I've never heard it. I've never heard Organized Confusions, In Vitro. Never heard these songs before in my life. I don't listen to a lot of rap, man. So of course I conjured it up by myself. I don't take rappers' concepts and make my own of them at all. Yeah, man. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Any plans for June 27th? Nah, I will be hosting the Screw Fest on July 5th. So early next month, I will be hosting the Screw Fest. I'll be one of the hosts of the Screw Fest right here in Houston at the George R. Brown. At the George R. Brown Convention Center. Okay, Xavier, there we go. Okay, Brother Chris said, what are your thoughts on this whole industry getting ready to fall because of the whole Diddy case? I don't know. To be honest, Brother Chris, I know there's some wild stuff going on, but I'm just glad I'm in the underground. It's times like this I'm glad I took the road I took. I'm glad I took the road I took. I turned cyborg when I plug in mic cords. L says, would you make another song like Future Shock? Well, yeah, Future Shock is set up for a sequel, but may not be anytime soon, but you never know. You just never know. Have I ever been to Carson City, Nevada? Hmm. Yeah, I don't believe that the underground independent scene is going nowhere. I don't believe we're going nowhere. If they shut down all these platforms tomorrow, I'll still be out here with CDs and USBs. See, they can't shut the streets down. Yeah. June 27th is Demo's B-Day, not a holiday. Well, I mean, to some people it is a holiday now. It's a screw holiday now. Some people hold it in high regard like that, so we can't say. And shout out to Demo who comes on this chat pretty frequently. Chaosity, what's up, man? Chaosity, you never hit me back on the show. What's the verdict, man? What's the verdict? I never heard back from you. I forgot the date and everything. Marty that came with another alias. Now he just plain old Marto. Marto says, how was the Detroit show? The Detroit show was dope, man. I mean, like I said, um, Detroit is one of the greatest music cities. It's Detroit, the greatest music city in the world. That history that they have is unmatched. I would argue with anybody about that. I don't care if New York, LA, Houston, it don't matter. Detroit is a special place. Now it's Black Hollywood because with all those movies and those producers and actors and actresses that are coming out of the city of Detroit, they like on some Black Hollywood stuff. But the difference is they have ownership. It ain't like the real Hollywood. The difference is it ain't run by those bloodsuckers. And the difference is, you ain't out there bending over and selling out to get on. Detroit is amazing, bro. Detroit is it's a special place, bro. Yeah, but the long story short, no, I had a great time, man. I had a great time. Great show. I got a chance to enjoy the other performers as well. Because I was outside of Dougie Fresh. I was the only one that wasn't from Detroit that was on the show. So I got a chance to see other Detroit OGs who are well established. It's like watching a show in Houston, and if Kiki and Zero or somebody was performing, the whole crowd would be just rocking out and knowing the songs like that. That's how it was. Beautiful. Trick getting up there. See, I like when the old school, when the OGs still getting up there killing it. Trick up there just rocking out like it was like it was brand new, because it was. I like when the OGs get up there. Sid, what's up, Sid? Said. Hello, big bro. Just wanted to say thank you for getting me. And Carol said, "Oh, this my boy Sid. What up, Sid? Man, come on, man. Let me say something to you, brother. I'm gonna finish reading your comment. As you know, ESG is my favorite rapper, and that was my first. That was your first time meeting ESG? Oh man, I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm glad that I could what's the word I'm looking for? Inadvertently facilitate that. Yeah, no question. Nah, man, said, bro, you one of our biggest supporters, bro. You always coming out, always coming to the shows, always coming to the events. You came to the Fade to Black at the Match uh, Theater last weekend. I looked up, I seen my boy said in the audience, man. You always supporting, bro. You, Brett Daniels, coming to show wise. Y'all are always on the scene, man. Then you got people like my boy Michael Butte and others that are always supporting. If they can't make it to the show, they still buying the music and stuff like that. So now I said it's all love, brother. It's all love. And so you made the rounds with your boy that night, because you know how in this game, y'all, sometimes um, you gotta you get triple. Sometimes you get double booked. Sometimes you get triple booked in terms of places that you commit to being. And that night, I was trying to get to three places that night. I was trying to get to three places that night. Hold on, man. I'm gonna sit at this angle, y'all, so I can stretch a little. I've been on an airplane all morning, but I was trying to get to three places that night, but I only made it to two because the last destination was so far out, and by the time we left Carrington's, I was out of there, man. I had to get on back. But when I got to Father Time's event, Sid was already there. And I told Sid, I said, well, man, I'm finna go mess with Jaime, man. Gotta go support the OG Jaime for his birthday, too. And Sid said, I'm a roll out when you roll out. We're gonna go catch Jaime. And Hami did his thing. Like you say, ESG was there. Harvey Love was there. Icy Hot, Street Military was there. It was plenty legends in the building that night. So yeah, that was dope. Sweat Fatty Mess official. What's going on? I appreciate that. KO say long story, but the bottom. Oh, not the bottom fell out, man. Come on, man. Yeah, I need to know what happened, man. I need to know what happened, man. Alex 202. I really like that song Real, featuring Dopey and K-Rino. How that came to be born. We was doing a new COD album at the time. For those who might not know the history, uh, me and Dope were in a group back in the day. Well, they already had a group called COD in the 80s. They added me to the group in the late 80s. We put out a project in 1990. The original CD was a 4-song EP. Fast forward about 15 years later, we decided to do a part two of COD. It's a modern COD. And that was one of the songs. So Dope created that beat, and it was a sample, I think. And we named it Real because it came from which I didn't know at the time. Let me give y'all some weird history about that song. Um, they had an old sample slowed down in the song from this artist named Sylvester. And I don't know why I didn't recognize the song because I grew up on the song. But it was an artist named Sylvester. He was a cross dresser. He's a dude. There's a cross dresser back in the 80s, back when before that was even popular like it is now. And he had a song, You Make Me Feel Mighty, Mighty Real. You make me feel. So that sample is slowed down when it's saying real, real, it's slowed down. So I think on the song I said something like, "Yeah, y'all sing it for me, baby." I thought it was some women singing on the song. I didn't recall that it was Sylvester. I didn't have to tell y'all that. But yeah, that's where that came from. I don't want to hear no crap. It's a mistake. Yeah. You make me feel. That was my jam too. I jam that Sylvester right now. I'm secure in my manhood. Killer Priest. Oh man, absolutely. Let me see. Andrew says, I remember when you said you can't hate someone for hating on a sister, liking what she has to offer in reference to Natalie Rise. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember what. Who is Natalie Rise? I don't. Is that like something that happened and I spoke on it? I don't really remember that. No, brother Chris, you read my mind. Okay. I got to Detroit a day before the concert, which was Wednesday, which means I had a whole day. Well, almost a whole day. I thought about wanting to go to the historical spots where Master Father Muhammad had went, but I didn't know how to. I even got online to try to look it up. I couldn't access it. I looked up the Black Bottom, but I heard they turned it into a park. So I wasn't able to find in those spots. Yeah, it's a great question. You make me feel. Mm, that was the jam, man. Sharp angles. Wow. Alexis Lovato. What's up, Alexis? Are you in Texas? Alexis. Don't hit nobody in their solar plexus. Michelle says it's good to see they are bringing the music back into movies. Yeah. Inspector says, was the only time you use profanity on a song? Said, ha ha. No. I got way too many songs where I'm talking real ratchet. Yeah, Boss Lady Jaime is one of the greatest entertainers we've had. You make me feel. KO said the whole bottom fell out. Man, wow, just right through the plate, huh? Okay. Okay, well, I'll call you. We'll discuss it. I'm just curious. I'm just being nosy, I guess. Yep, yep. Mike says, what are your last great memory with AC Chill? It's funny, I can't remember what my last great memory. You know, when you hang with somebody every day, you don't really think about that. You know, you just know you're with them every day. But over the years, I can definitely think of a compilation of stuff. You know, like we were just together every single day, all the freaking time. So yeah, I feel like there's some stuff I needed to tell y'all, but I'm forgetting, man. I'm forgetting. Unforgettable. Yeah. Say you, say me. I'm tired, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm tired, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all long at all. I feel myself fading. And that's the way it should be. Xavier says, do you got Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell in your top five? No. Love and respect both of them because they are part of the foundation that all these current players in the NBA stand on. But it's hard for me to put them in my top five because of the circumstances of the league at the time. Back when Bill Russell and those guys were winning all those championships, it wasn't but like 8 or 10 teams in the league. Not a lot of teams in the league, man. I'm not one. I'm an old school dude, so don't get this twisted. What I'm about to say, I ain't one of them people that be calling the players from back in the days plumbers, and all that's disrespectful. But the reality is, I don't believe the competition matches what the competition is in the modern time, 80s, 90s, even 70s. I don't think that Bill Russell's teams would have beaten those teams in the 70s. Like, I can take teams that didn't even win the championship, and I feel like I can put teams that didn't win the championship from the 70s up against any of the Bill Russell Celtics, and I feel like I don't see no way in the world Bill Russell Celtics would have beat the 77 Philadelphia 76ers that lost to Portland. No way they beat that team with George McGinnis, freaking Julius Erving, Darryl Dawkins, uh, Doug Collins. It wouldn't even been close. So yeah, different time, different era. And they definitely would have beat the 83 team with Moses Malone. Now, if the 83 team swept Magic and Kareem, nah, those teams wouldn't have had a chance from the 50s and the 60s, bro. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. I respect them because for their era, yeah, they was great. All right, y'all. Drop y'all locations, man. Let me shout y'all out. Let me give y'all these shout outs, man. Alyssa says, I want to see what you think about the video of A Perfect World. I have no idea how many of my videos you've seen. I've seen a few of them. Okay. I'm going to support the channel. Yanil Suarez, thank you so much for the donation. Said, K, people are using your voice to make rap songs with the AI software. What's that? Udio? For example, this YouTube video, whatever that says, the Albanian anomaly. 11 minutes and 19 seconds of video. I'll check that out. It was inevitable that it was going to come to this. AI, as I was educated by my homie Mr. Cap, he said, which is a very good point, he said this version of AI that we're being exposed to now, he said this is the most primitive it's going to be. This will be like Atari compared to the video games of now at some point, because they're going to keep advancing this thing to where you're not going to know the difference between nothing. And they're going to make it seem like people said stuff they didn't say, and they didn't really say it, but you're going to be looking at them with your own eyes like that is him saying it. So it's not surprising that they could duplicate your voice. They're already doing it. But guess what? That was an old great soul singer named Marvin Gaye. And he used to sing with this beautiful black woman that I was in love with, that I never met because she was dead before I was born. And her name was Tammy Terrell. And they had a song called Ain't Nothing Like the Real Thing, Baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing, man. So they can do all that AI stuff all they want. Ain't nothing like the real thing, man. I got your picture hanging on the wall, but it don't move me. It don't groove me like you. Yeah. KO says AI is a gray area. They trying to figure out laws on it for music. Yeah, because once they figure out a way to duplicate artists' whole likeness without it being a legal issue somehow, They're gonna be putting out Drake albums and Jay-Z albums and making money off it without having to pay Drake or Jay-Z. Yeah. Somebody made AI Tupac spit your rap economics freestyle. Really? I want to hear that. What's on YouTube? What is it under? How would I get to that? I'm laughing thinking about it. But it don't move me. It don't move me like you. Alex is in Milwaukee. Xavier's in Austin by way of Salt Lake City. Inspector Porch is in Finland. Mike Ping is in Center, Texas. Denver Harbor. This is in Denver Harbor. That's all. That's all the shout outs. Sam, Zero Race, Western Canada, 300 miles up river from Vancouver. God dog it. Man. Say, send me the economic blueprint. I'll send it to him. It's a deal. Yeah, that was in a commercial before, Michelle. They using, they commercialize all our music. You're going to freak out. They emulated your voice perfectly. Just watch that short portion of the video. And what is it called again? What's the name of it? What's up, Tunes 1521? What's the name of it again? Wise Brother. Okay, Wise Brother, Return to Mac. Go check out the Return to Mac trailer, y'all. I'm not gonna even try to get to 100 likes tonight. I'm exhausted, man. Zazel, I see you. Salute back to you. Alex said, how did the song L-Dub the Magnificent came about? Man, I don't remember. But it came about. Appreciate that, love, Alex. Okay, we ain't got many shout outs tonight. Many location drops. Brother Chris says, do you plan on ever revisiting your Big 7 project and shooting videos or something? I do. I actually have thought about it, man. Wise Brothers in Lake Charles, Bill Silas. We're talking about tonight. It's open topic, but it's always the topic is closed because I'm getting ready to go. Appreciate y'all. All right, y'all, man. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the latest episode of Underground Dialogue Podcast. Subscribe to this channel and others, along with Legends 34 Sports Podcast. I will catch y'all later on, man. Peace and blue magic grease.